I didn't know that I was going to be able to survive playing music and just doing that until I was about 18 years old, and my dad said, you know, it's time, either you go to school or you get a job, because I was 18, I wasn't making any money. I mean, I was making like, $50 at a dance, or we used to play frat houses and beer blasts and the occasional house party or something like that. But I was kind of floundering, and my father was getting a little fed up with me, sleeping until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, from working until 4 o'clock in the morning, or playing until 4 o'clock in the morning, and he was a little worried that I was not going to be able to make a life for myself as a musician. And he said, either you get a job or you go back to school. I went back to school. I went back to I went to college, and I took two classes. I took English and math, two of the worst subjects that I was not a student. And then right after that, I got a lucky break when I was in my I think halfway through 18 or the beginning or 19 years old, something like that, and I started playing with a girl by the name of Cherry Vanilla. I was playing piano in her band, and and then I started making like $100 a week or something like that, or maybe $75 a week, and my dad said, okay, well, all right, we'll see what happens. He came around after I started playing with Utopia. I managed to get that lucky break when I was 20 years old, and I mean that was the turning point for me, and I went from just playing locally in local bands to making records and touring the world. So that's what changed everything for me, was getting into working with Todd and Roger and Willie in Utopia.